Good morning, Ali.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
Very good. Happy to see you again.
Yes, we are meeting after quite some time.
Yes.
And welcome to India.
Thank you.
So, to kickstart our conversation, you have been coming to India regularly. So, in the last 3 to 4 years, what changes have you found in country's infrastructure, in the terms of business, in terms of new people coming into business, the young people of India, the consumers of India? So, just share your thoughts with our viewers.
Well, since I have chance to come here pre-COVID and now after COVID, I realized in India they had better strategy than many countries worldwide in terms of support their factories, their companies, and that's make a huge difference in our industry, in my point of view. And not only that, it's more open to the international market. Because when I visit, of course, India was always open to the international market, but now more than ever, they understand that it's important you connect with many different countries. Although India itself is a very strong market, still is good you have this kind of relationship with all kinds of regions, including Latin America. Then, although it's very far, it still is a very good market to explore.
You have been to Surat before, or is it your first time?
It's my first time.
Wow! And you visited some of the biggest diamond manufacturers.
Yes.
So, what is your opinion? Can you share with our viewers?
Well, I got amazing. I knew that Surat had great factories, great companies, some of the biggest leaders worldwide, but I could not imagine them see in person. Like I had chance to see a few of them these 2 days that I'm here in Surat. I got impressed with the structure. We have so much to learn, and not only the structure, but how they take care of their employees. They understand that you must take care of your employees to grow up your business. If you take care of your employee, naturally the person will feel protected, and naturally the person will work hard to help you to succeed.
And what about Indian hospitality and Surti food?
I love it. If I could come more than 3-4 times to India, for sure I would come. You guys are so sweet with me, so nice. I have so many great things to say, positive things to say about the Indian community, Indian people. I really feel happy and comfortable to be here.
Thank you. I also heard good things about Brazilian hospitality. And inshallah, one of these days I will definitely come.
For sure, I hope
and
so.
We'll spend a lot of time with you. But coming to the point where we are today at the buyer-seller meeting organized by the GJEPC, specifically for lab-grown diamonds. So, what is your opinion? Because I believe you have always been actively involved with natural diamonds. So, what are your views on lab-grown diamonds?
Well, I have a jewelry brand. Most of my companies that I do kind of consultant, they are in the natural diamonds. But I always explain that the world is too big and we have to deal with the reality. And the lab-grown diamond, it's a reality too. And I think that both natural diamond and lab-grown diamond can coexist. I don't think necessarily you have to compete. I think they have different target public to both. And both can succeed without have to, what we say in Brazil, pull the carpet of other person, which means you damage the other just to you succeed. Both can succeed, do their own publicity, and show to their customers why they should buy a lab-grown diamond or why they should buy a natural diamond. I personally prefer natural diamond. But that don't mean that I'm not open to see the new consumer looking for a lab-grown diamond, and we have to respect that and support in a way.
See, the lab-grown industry, whether it is diamonds or jewelry industry, the biggest consumer is America.
Yes.
And there are hardly 4 or 5 countries, which have started consuming lab-grown diamonds. So, what is the Brazilian experience?
The Latin America, it is include Brazil. They still resistant about the lab-grown diamond. Here in this show, I brought more people from USA, from Saudi Arabia, from Mexico. Didn't bring too many Brazilians yet because there is this resistance about make business with lab-grown diamonds and introduce to the customers there. But I think eventually, look, things are happening, things are developing, and sooner or later they will realize that this part of the game now, and you should join and take advantage the best way you can.
In fact, what I would like to suggest as a friend, this industry is developing, and since you have an inclination for natural diamonds, it would be good for you to fully understand the concept, and you can become the brand ambassador of the industry.
Sure,
you know, that's number one. And secondly, tell us something about Mubri. How is it growing?
Well, Mubri, since the last time that we have chance to speak in Mumbai, Mubri is our international jewelers association. These days, one of the biggest associations around the world, and we are in 17 countries, Middle East, Europe, and mainly in Latin America. And since 2019, we grew up too fast. We have now more than 2,000 members. Men and women, used to be only women, now men are part of our group. And we are doing many events, all kinds of events around the world, and partnerships such as this one to connect with the international market.
So I think there is a great opportunity and potential to work with Indian women.
Yes.
Because Indian women are also very talented.
Yes.
There's more and more women are actively entering business. They started working for corporate sector. So I think that's a great opportunity, and that gives you one more reason to visit India
for sure,
more often.
For sure.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Welcome to India.
Thank you so much.
And you are wearing a lovely dress,
Thank
green.
you.
So, as we were discussing over breakfast, you have come from South Africa.
That's
and
right.
you are a designer. So, just tell us a little more about yourself so that our viewers also get to know you better, if not physically, over electronic media.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I'm a designer in Cape Town, South Africa. I specialize in working with beautiful colored gemstones. 90% of our business is custom pieces, so we hand design, hand select, and hand bake our pieces. So it's for quite a discerning market, and a client who wants something different, not something that they've bought off the shelf. We tell our clients stories. So you come to me with, say, a diamond from your grandmother that's been passed down. We will create a new heirloom with your stones in a combination with our stones in a design that'll suit your lifestyle. So my entire aim is to take your individual story and create a piece of jewelry that speaks of that story, so that we have that emotional link with the pieces that we wear instead of just purely adorning ourselves.
Fantastic.
So there's a huge emotional content to what we do, and I think that's so important, because as human beings, all we want is that connection with our past, our future, and to be able to bring gemstones in from all around the world to add to our story just makes it so much more powerful.
Fantastic. Sounds really very interesting. But tell me, while you are most welcome here in India, what brings you to Surat?
So what brought us to Surat is this wonderful lab-grown show. It's not a very well-known product back home. I'm all about learning. Coming from South Africa, we are the center of diamonds in the world. You know, we have Kimberley mines, we have so many diamond mines, and to learn about a new product, I think, is vital if we are trying to keep up with the times, and to be able to offer my clients information that is accurate, and to give them options and go, this is a real diamond, a natural diamond, this is a lab-grown diamond, this is a moissanite. Give them all the information, and then it's up to them to make an educated decision about which option they want to choose.
So when was the first time you heard about a lab-grown diamond? How many years ago?
Probably about 5 years ago.
Okay.
And it's only been in the market for us in South Africa in the last probably 2 years. So it's relatively new. I don't think our audience knows enough about it. Just purely being on social media and doing stories about what I'm learning, people seem to be fascinated. And nobody has an understanding of how the process works. I mean, I didn't know until we arrived. And now I can teach what I've learned in order to inform my public so that they've got a better understanding of the options available to them.
So as a designer, I wanted to understand. See, there are two schools of thought.
Yeah.
People buy jewelry for the aesthetical value, for the design element, they want to look good. But there are some people, and there is an overlap. They also buy for investment. They say diamond is a store of value. So when you are getting lab-grown diamonds, which are the same in all respects, but very affordable. So how do you see the potential in your country in the next, let's say, 3-4 years?
I think the potential to grow is huge because you're able to, with a lab-grown diamond, you're able to concentrate on the design and not so much on the cost. Whereas a lot of people, when they're buying diamonds, the cost dictates the design. Whereas with lab-grown, my design can dictate the cost.
You can also make more money.
I think the margins would be quite similar. I think it's
No, they are higher. They are higher.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm here to learn. I think we could be more design focused with lab grown than we can with diamonds. And ultimately, people have this perception that diamonds are an investment. They're not. It's like buying a brand new car, and the minute you take the keys and you drive it off the showroom, it's dropped in value. It's the same with anything we buy. So that perceived idea that it is an investment, I don't think is that accurate.
Lovely talking to you.
Lovely talking to you, and thank you for having me in your country.
Let's hope we can meet again.
Absolutely.
Keep
I'm
coming to
back.
India.
Absolutely.
I'll also come to South.
Please do.
Cape Town. Okay.
That's right.
Thank
Best
you.
city in the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Mr. Franseco, very good to meet you.
Anil, the pleasure is all mine.
So just wanted to understand, you have been coming to India regularly?
Not regular, but a few times every couple of years. Yes, every couple of years, yes.
So you have business interest in India also.
Absolutely.
So since you told me that you are into natural diamonds business in a big way, but you also visited this show which is exclusively lab-grown diamonds. So just wanted to take your views, open-ended, your perspective on the industry, how natural diamonds and lab-grown diamonds can coexist, what are the trends. I leave it to you.
Oh, it's something that lab-grown, whoever works in the jewelry industry, lab-grown is something they need to accept and face it and work with it. You cannot go against the tide. So you need to follow, and also it's a product now that has been tested for so many years, so it's got a very good consumer response. So the demand is increasing. Luckily, the price is gone down now and is becoming more acceptable and more real, which at the beginning was too high, and it wasn't really correct for the people who purchased lab-grown diamond 3 years ago, and now if they found where they were purchased, now it's worth a third of what they paid. So it was a very bad influence for the entire lab-grown production. So I think now that the prices are stable, it's just a matter of consumers decide where they want to spend their money. I don't see personally as a threat for diamond business, for natural diamonds. I believe that who buys a lab-grown diamond today because doesn't have the money, tomorrow when he has the economical power, will go and buy natural. And,
so in your opinion, see, when it comes to luxury brands, Europe is the leading continent where most of the luxury brands have originated, France and Italy. So recently what happened was, at the Vicenza show, there was a fair amount of interest from buyers for the lab-grown diamond jewelry. That is about the Italian part. And when you're talking about the French part, LVMH has invested in a lab-grown diamond company which grows diamonds in Israel,
yes.
Lucix. At the same time, it is the only company which has used lab-grown diamonds in its watches, Tag Heuer. Not once but twice. And they are very bullish about it. So, since you know your country and its market better than anybody else here, I would like to have your views on how lab-grown diamonds and the luxury brands can work with each other.
At the moment, for the local market in Italy, I think Italy is not ready yet for lab-grown. It will be in the future, that's for sure. But at the moment, it's not ready yet. There is too much negative talk about the natural diamond manufacturing dealers. Also, they're more conservative on certain things, and like diamonds, they prefer to have natural. But things will change because new generations, of course, they will go.
Young people, yeah.
Young people, yes.
So one last point, but very important point. What do you feel about the organization of this show and GJEPC? How
The GFC has been an incredible host. They took care of everything. It's absolutely a great place to be here, to give a great opportunity to come, to invite the people, to take care of them in very nice facilities, top hotels, great organizations, and also with the best manufacturers.
you went to Jaipur also?
Went to Jaipur, yes.
So it was a pleasure talking to you, and thank you for your
pleasure.
time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.